Correct people, Olori Tobiloba got caught red-handed this time around as she went to Kabiesi's chamber to achieve her evil plan. Thank God said that Kabiesi, as we heard, was returning back from an event when this thing was happening. Kabiesi was surprised to see his chamber, the royal chamber, open. He was like, who entered? Because he closed it as we heard before leaving. The securities around closed Kabiesi's chamber where he normally sits to attend to people. They left for function as we heard. So right now when Kabiesi returned back to the palace, we heard that Kabiesi was shocked to see the place open. And Kabiesi needs to inquire what is going on. He was asking. So the securities around were like that Olori Tobiloba is inside, that she entered inside with something, that she was carrying something. She said she wanted to go and keep something inside the chamber. And as they told Kabiyesi, we said, okay. We heard that Kabiyesi went inside. So when Kabiyesi went inside, lo and behold, Olori Tobiloba has already removed a big portrait of Prince Tadenikawo, as we heard, that was hung in that Kabiesi's chamber. That is what we heard. She removed a very giant portrait of Prince Tadenikawo hanging in Kabiesi's chamber. My people, what she did will shock you. As she removed Prince Tadenikawo's portrait, she removed Queen Naomi's portrait. The next thing she did was to hang Prince Adesina's portrait and hang her own portrait. That is what we heard she did. It was even shocking to Kabiyesi. What gave Olori Tobiloba the impetus to do this thing that she just did? That was when Kabiyesi got angry. Yes, we heard that Kabiyesi, immediately he saw it, his mood changed. He rolled in anger and asked Olori Tobiloba to immediately bring those portraits down. Bring your portraits down. Bring Prince Adesina's portrait down. You know how you remove Queen Naomi's portrait and Prince Tadenikawo's portrait. Replace it immediately, because we heard as she removed the portrait, she took it away. She took it very far so that Kabiyesi would not see it. And she was even doing all this in order to finish it before Kabiyesi will return back, so that if Kabiyesi will return back, he will see his chamber in a new shape. He will see that Adesina is being hanged, that her own portrait is being hung, because right now Olori Tobiloba is fighting for superiority with Queen Naomi. Yes, that is what it is. She's fighting for superiority. I want to be superior. I am the Mami Ibeji. I made Kabiyesi Papa Ibeji. That is what she has been saying. That Queen Naomi cannot even give Kabiyesi a twin. She came into the palace and she made it happen. And for that Queen Naomi will respect her. Forgetting that it was Queen Naomi that first gave birth to Prince Tadenikawo, a son for Kabiyesi. Yes, she suddenly forgets everything because she feels that she's in a competition with Queen Naomi. She also forgets that if not for Queen Naomi, she will not enter palace. That is why I tell Una say, when that her bestie, ex-best friend or so came into the palace to expose her, that before she came into the palace, she went to a babalawo, she brought juju to manipulate Queen Naomi, to manipulate Kabiyesi. What I said is that there is an atom of truth in what this person has come to the palace to tell Kabiyesi. Yes, because if Olori Tobiloba truly appreciates Queen Naomi for helping her returning back to the palace, she will not be doing all these things she is doing. She will not be dragging position with Queen Naomi. She will not be dragging the royal manor with Queen Naomi. But immediately she had her way inside the palace, we heard that Kabiyesi gave them the Olori's quarters to stay. She said no, that she cannot stay with her twins in the Olori's quarters. So, Kabiyesi, you made a very big mistake. Oh, I no fit do am. I go stay with Queen Naomi for the royal manor. Shoo? That shows that she doesn't have any remorse in her heart. She immediately came in. She started dragging the royal manor with Queen Naomi. That is why we heard that day that the celebration was ongoing, her face wasn't okay. People were like asking, what is wrong? Why is it that Tobiloba isn't happy in the day she is bringing back her children into the palace? Without them knowing that Kabiyesi rejected her offer to go and squat with Queen Naomi in the royal manor, so that once they reach there, before you know it, fights don't start. Yes, that is why her mood totally changed when she was being welcomed in the palace with her twins. There is no happiness, there is no joy in her face. So right now, she don't already dey show Kabiyesi her true colours small small for having the impetus to enter inside Kabiyesi's chamber. Shows that Olori Tobiloba did not return back for peace. Yes, she went in there not just to arrange places for Kabiyesi, to arrange the chamber or so, but she went in there, she had the impetus to bring down Mummy Tedinikawo's portrait, bring down Prince Tedinikawo's portrait. And she hung her own portrait and hung Prince Adeshina's own, showing that she is automatically making herself the lower of the source and making Adesina the crown prince of Ile-Ife. But Kabiyesi said no, it is not going to be done. Ile-Ife people will not accept that. Him, Kabiyesi, Oniofife's self, will not accept it. As we heard that Kabiyesi rolled in anger and asked her to immediately bring it down. You have no right to come and hang your portrait and your son's portrait for me. Yes, Prince Tedinikawo is irrepressible, be it known to you. Even if I'm not alive today, Prince Tedinikawo is the crown prince of Ile-Ife people. Yes, and nobody will take it away from him. Queen Naomi will always keep being the queen of the souls, whether she is in the palace or not. So there is no competition. It is not I that choose Prince Tedinikawo, it is the gods that choose him. So as Kabiyesi was shouting, as Kabiyesi was roaring, we heard that Olori Tobiloba, she has been caught now. She got to use something, as we heard, she used something like stool to stand and bring down her portrait and hang Queen Naomi's own, bring down her son's own, and hang Prince Tedinikawo's own. She was full of shame. Yes, she was so ashamed of herself because we heard that Kabiyesi was vibrating in the palace for Olori Tobiloba to enter her chamber to go and bring down Queen Naomi's portrait and Prince Tedinikawo's portrait is totally unacceptable. That is what Kabiyesi was shouting in the palace. So my correct people now waiting there for palace as we heard alleged. I beg make una chook mouth for this matter. Drop your comments, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, stay tuned, stay connected. For more updates, we'll be dropping from time to time about waiting the stuff for palace as alleged.